And in the studio with me, if you've just joined us, we have the cast of Tu Hai Mera Sunday, starring Varun Sobti. You have Shahana Goswami and Vishal Malhotra, as well as the director Milind Haimade.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the show, guys, after your little break.
Thank
Social media is going into a bit of a meltdown. We're all here today. So, shall we get some questions answered? Because there are only about 3,000.
Oh, yeah.
so
we'll manage it all.
Shouldn't take too long, really. Somebody wants to know, well, I think there's a whole group of fans that want to know, would you want to work with Varun again? Milind, Vishal and Shahana?
Oh, yeah, for
a
sure.
quick answer or a long one?
Yeah, a very honest one would be good.
Yes, for sure. 100%.
Is he fun to work with?
He's great fun to work with, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He's got his quirks, but I can adjust.
What about you?
Yeah, I would work with him in anytime.
You didn't want to say heartbeat? Why? You just
Yeah,
resisted?
I want someone bonging my head in. Heartbeat.
And Ashi wants to know, is there dancing in any of the songs in You Are My Sunday?
No, no.
Of course there is dancing.
There's dancing. Yeah, okay, there is.
What
But it's not like there is dancing. It's not like a
Choreographed.
not an item number
Yeah.
or a Bollywood.
It's people having fun.
It's people having fun.
Yeah,
like you would dance
like you
if
would
you went
dance,
to a
exactly.
pub or anything.
Just having
Freestyle,
fun, not
just
proper choreographed.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
and
that doesn't happen, right?
Kieran, you've got to answer this question,
Okay.
Varun. Well, you've got to try and say something in Punjabi because Kieran says you have to say something in Punjabi.
ਦੱਸੋ ਅੱਛਾ ਲਾਸਟ ਮੀ
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੋ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ?
ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਬੜੀ ਜ਼ੋਰੀ
Hang on, Varun.
That's
just
Punjabi.
say, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੈ?
ਆ ਬੜੀ ਜ਼ੋਰ
ਅੱਛਾ?
ਹਾਂ।
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਖਾਓਗੇ?
Butter chicken.
why not butter chicken
There you go, Kieran. Just for you, Varun, speaking in Punjabi. Will Varun be working with Sanaya again anytime soon, says Alia.
I have no idea right now.
Okay. Because that chemistry between the two of you, I mean, we've got to talk about that, haven't we, really?
Yeah, please go ahead. I mean, don't
Sorry,
let me
sorry.
stop.
And
Yeah, that's right.
Million almost think yeah please wrap it up.
No.
Yeah,
Take
let's
your
talk
time.
a little bit about your, friendship and working relationship with Sanaya Irani because it worked so well in Ismiar Kun Kya Naam Do. Would you ever repeat that in another drama?
No, it's not up to me. The point is that people think that we just say. I mean, actors do the whole thing. It's a very long process, and someone has to come up with the concepts and write the idea. So it's a 3-year long process before pitching the show on a channel. And in case we're offered something together, I'm sure we do it.
Milind, now that you know about Varun and Sanaya's, huge fan base, would you consider casting them together in anything?
That's not how
No.
it functions.
No, I mean it's yeah, exactly.
It'd be
I
a
mean,
winning formula.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Not till
if we fit the character, yes,
Yeah,
probably.
if there was a script like that, and it's just
Milind is not a formula man. He's a heart.
Exactly.
He's a
Yeah.
heart man.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Everything comes from the heart.
yeah.
Most of it.
Can you elaborate, Vishal?
Stomach.
What are the other bits? Where do they go?
Or come from.
I said something which I think it just went unheard, and I'm glad about that.
Okay, here's a
Right.
question for all of you. Very quickly, tell us about your favourite scene from Tu Hai Mera Sunday, starting with you, Varun.
My favorite scene actually has to be. It's not my scene. It's a Vishal scene, where you and your mom and brother and the sister-in-law going to be. So I can't tell you more about this scene. Yeah,
Just
so that's the
too
one.
much.
little bit, yeah.
It's a they're a dysfunctional family actually, and it's with all dysfunctional families, there comes a point.
A breakdown, a meltdown point.
It's subtly sometimes, when you really find out how much we love each other, irrespective, we might be saying things to each other all the time. So that is the
Yeah,
Is it a
okay.
very
Where the
emotional
scene is.
scene?
Yeah. Stop.
yeah.
What about yours, Shahana?
I think it's the moment where the boys have a meltdown, where in the trailer you see Nakul's character saying, nobody cares about me. It doesn't matter.
Mehnosh.
Yeah, Mehnosh's character, and it's a really interesting scene because you're with these 5 boys through the film, and then it's a moment where they're actually, out of all the fun and games, you see a very real moment of them questioning their own lives, their own selves, and questioning each other, more importantly. And it brings them closer in a way, and you'll see the scene.
You know, there are these two guys in this film, Avi and Jay and Nakul, three guys, who unfortunately couldn't make it here today, but they are absolutely brilliant in everything. So I have two favorite scenes in the film. One is very unapologetically the one which Barun also likes, the one with my mother and me.
Yeah.
It kind of just completes my character in the film. But I want to really talk about Avi's character. There's this correlationship. Tell me when to stop, okay?
Yeah.
There's a correlationship, some kind. It'll sound a little funny, but there's a rat in his apartment, and I'm sorry I won't be able to get into details about it. But there's a correlationship which happens towards the end of culminating his character, which to me just give me goosebumps at that point. So that, yes,
Me?
yes, you.
want to?
The whole film.
Yes,
This is going to be interesting.
I just love the whole film.
I knew you were going to say that.
But for me, I think maybe there's a bar scene which, I wanted to replicate the kind of things as we and my friends used to do when we went out drinking in college, and we found this amazing bar which is just very close to it. And so for me, that scene, it was the most difficult scene to work, I think.
Oh yeah.
And it was a little complicated. For me, that bar scene is the best scene, I think, for it. It really worked well for me.
Okay.
It got closest to what I wanted it to be.
So you were kind of reminiscing about your own past here.
Yeah.
Kind of quite autobiographical in some ways.
Large parts are. They really are. A lot of my friends seen the film, and they have kind of said, "Oh, this is that, and this is you there."
So
and this
which
is you
character is closest to you then?
there." All of them.
All of them?
All of
okay,
them.
so there's
It's
a bit
just-
of you in all of them?
Yeah, all my neurosis just split into five different
Very
guys. And
true.
so that's what it is.
Okay, and more questions coming in. What was it like on set working with Varun?
Oh, is it to all of us?
All of you, yeah. You don't all have to answer it. One person can just answer.
Yeah, well, since I didn't spend most of my time with him, but most of my time was spent with Barun, and it was great. I think we were constantly doing something. It was always active, and what really helped is that the kind of romance we have in the film is actually very. The chemistry is a lot more to do with getting along. It's like two friends, and so what was lovely was that we just transported whatever we shared from the first day we met.
Yeah.
I think we just
Yeah.
had a great chemistry as friends, and it was so easy to just kind of put that into the film. So whether the film whether the camera was rolling or not, we were basically being ourselves in to a large extent, and that was
You talked about food a lot.
Yeah, we talked about
And-
food a
Are
lot.
you all foodies then? I mean, you
All of
Hardcore.
us.
Yeah?
Yes.
All of
Favourite
us.
foods then?
Favorite
Oh,
food means
we
good
had
food.
3 hours in the Birmingham. We were just talking about food,
Yeah, on the
and
train.
it went from Dhaka to Italy, and so you can't tell us. I mean, this
Korea.
itself is a different conversation. Are you
Yeah.
mad? Food,
But favourite, is particular cuisine that you like?
all of it, all of it.
Everything and anything?
Changes.
Everything.
It
Changes.
goes to show how big foodies are we. Anything, just give us anything.
Anything good.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense,
So what is good there? I mean, what's your definition of good?
What's the last good meal that you had, probably?
Yesterday I had a pretty good
yeah,
meal.
we went to this.
Yeah.
What is it?
Good judges also.
We went to Wagamama, and I went to
Wagamama.
Oaxaca before that.
Oaxaca
So
before
Other eateries are available.
No, we just love everything. We love. I mean, it's about mood. There are times you just want.
Yeah.
Right now we're very hungry. We shouldn't talk about this.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
really
my
should
God.
We have
talk
all
about
this
food
spittle
right
on the
now.
mic. But I mean, sometimes it's sushi, sometimes it's just steaks, and sometimes it's
Khichdi,
Indian.
yeah.
Khichdi.
I can imagine that when you're on sets and you're working long hours and it all gets very tiring and you don't eat properly.
No, we eat
No, no,
properly
No,
always.
no, not on my set and not on our set.
Milan, you made sure they were looked
Yeah.
after.
We spoke about
Before
food
we
so
started the pre-production of the film, before anything else, me and my producer, we discussed food first. And so what's the food going to be? What kind of food are we
So
going to
that's
have?
the
So-
side of a good director, isn't it? Making
Absolutely.
sure you get
Definitely.
your priorities right.
Sure.
Food's got to be spot on.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. And one
Yeah.
thing about Milind is that, he's so particular about what his actors eat. It has to be healthy food. There has to be 2 hours from the shooting schedule where we have to hit the gym. There's a lot of
might take it
cardio.
seriously, Vishal.
Really?
so-
Any of you
No, but I have to say one thing, that there's something very sweet and very unconventional for the film world. Right in the beginning, there were some funny jokes like this that we were cracking about trying to lose weight it and things, a lot of us, including myself. And the first thing that Milind said is, no, I don't want anybody to do anything. I don't want them to put on weight, lose weight, nothing. I've taken you guys because I feel you fit the part just as you are. Please don't change yourself. And that was a great support coming from a director who really believed in who he's cast, and he didn't want them to do anything differently for anybody else.
Because I can imagine normally directors are very particular
Of
about the way
course.
you look, your weight.
No, but actually, it's a very important part of the direction job to cast the right people. So that's what he's saying. He have cast you for the people that you are and the actors that you are. So that's what he meant.
But you don't have a beard, do you, Varun, in the...
No, I don't.
Stubble.
Sporting a bit of facial hair now.
Yeah,
Which your fans are really liking, by the way.
that's great. Whatever works.
It's for Tanhaya.
You know, every little thing of Varun's they notice.
Oh.
Look, you know, his hair is slightly...
Tell me about
going
it.
up
I
his
get
top
tagged
and-
on it. I know
Have
it
you suddenly
all.
built up this
There's
whole new
that
fan base?
sounds like a
Absolutely.
felicitation more than an interview.
Yeah.
now.
But
Does
yeah.
that ever sort of cross your mind? Do you ever think about the fact that you know your fans are watching your every move?
Not really.
No.
No. If I start thinking that, I'll stop doing the work that they like.
Okay, we are going to talk more with my guests. Going to play a quick track. I'm sure you've all heard of Diljit Dosanjh.
Yes. Of
Have you
course.
heard his new song called Do You Know?
No, I believe it's very good, but I haven't heard
Yeah,
it.
you could have a listen right now.
Do you know?